You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome here to KROX Radio Stadium, where KROX is live as boys soccer is going to be getting ready here to take on Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, the Pirates and the Comets here on KROX TV. I'm Gabe Bishop here with you. Wanted to call every minute of action. Sorry for this very slight delay in start. Here's a little late getting everybody out here on the field and get rolling, but we're just going to move right on into things here as the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Comets 2-1 on the season, and if you'll hear from their coach, probably should have been 3-0. They blew a 2-goal lead in the second half in their last game, and they're looking to rebound from that, taking on the Pirates. They only have one game this week. They're 0-2 on the year, and then they play 4 next week. So the soccer schedule has been a little bit uneven. You will hear from Coach Rod Jensen for Hillcrest Lutheran, his 25th year, and then because of where Lon Boyd is and was and doing all of his different roles that he now has, we talked with Jason Tanquist, the assistant coach for Crookston, and we will hear from both of those starting right now. You'll first hear the head coach of the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Comets, Coach Rod Jensen. Here on the Riverview Health pregame show, we have Hillcrest Lutheran Academy head coach Rod Jensen here with us. Coach, glad you can make it down here. It's a bit of a blustery day, but still a nice day for soccer. How did the team look for you guys last week, and how are you feeling going into this week after the Labor Day holiday? Tackle another week of soccer.
Our first couple of games, we looked good. We squeaked by with a couple wins. Our third game against Minnewaska, we had a miserable second half and gave up a 2-goal lead, which is always disappointing.
Yeah, so that was being the last game. What do you think it needs to take for the guys to kind of forget that happened? And if you get that lead again, what kinds of things do you think you need to do to keep it?
Well, we got to show up ready to play from the first whistle to the end of the game after 80 minutes of regulation. Work hard. We got to communicate out in the field. The guys, I've been doing this for 25 years coming to Crookston, and the guys who've been here a few years are saying, oh my gosh, coach, there's always a strong north wind when we come here. So that will be a factor today for sure.
Yeah, was going to ask you about that. It's definitely pretty strong, about 30 miles an hour or so with gusts. How much of an impact do you think it's going to make, as both teams will be in it and against it, depending on the half?
Oh, it makes tremendous impact. Weather can really neutralize a stronger team or give a benefit to a weaker team.
So in terms of combining those with some other factors, what are some keys to the game that you think you need to do well if you're going to get out of here with the win?
Well, we need to play team defense, and that's everybody on the field, including our strikers and forwards, play defense and pressuring the backs. We need to use the width, of course, and not just use the center of the field. And like I said before, we need to communicate.
Any last things that we haven't covered yet?
It's going to be a good game. I'm already a little chilly, but thanks for your coverage.
We appreciate it, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
And that was the head coach of the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Comets, Coach Rod Jensen, here on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a very short break, about 60 seconds. Then we'll move right into our interview with Coach Jason Tanquist, assistant coach filling in for Coach Lon Boyd, because he just got to the field just about a minute or so ago to get rolling and ready for this game. So we will hear from Coach Tanquist coming up right after this. This is the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Here on the Riverview Health pregame show, we have the assistant coach, Jason Tanquist, here with us as they're just getting out of school here at the time of doing this interview, so appreciate your time as always. Of course, this is an interesting point of the schedule, just one game this week before a lot more next week. How are you feeling about the team's progress so far at the early part of the season?
You know, it's been going really well. It's, our schedule unfortunately panned out a little bit uneven here at the start. So, we got this one game this week, I think 4 next week. And so, we've just been working towards this game, and then we'll go from there. So we're, Hillcrest is traditionally pretty tough. So, we got to be ready, especially on defense, and especially with wind here from the north today. Probably advantage for those teams playing offense from that way, but we're doing all right.
What kinds of things are you looking to see out of this team in this game? Because especially when it comes to only one game this week, follow question up to that is how important is this game to play well in before a 4-game stretch next week?
Well, I think it's good because, we did have a game a week ago and we're able to see some things, and we're hopefully going to shore up a couple items. One thing we need to do a little bit differently from the first game is just on defense. There were some things we could have changed just to be a little bit more consistent in positioning, guys knowing where they're at and who's responsible for what on defense. And so that's what we're trying to work on today. And then on offense, just we changed some things up. We switched a couple people around, and hopefully with that, we're going to get a little bit more play. We got to get the ball down the other end a little bit more and keep it down there, get some shots. We didn't have a lot of shots in the first game. We had some really good opportunities against Bemidji. We probably should have scored. It probably should have been 2-2 early in the game, and it wasn't. And so, that could have changed things in that game. If they were tied with us 2-2 after, say, 5 minutes, they probably would have played a little bit differently than they did.
How important is the wind in this game? I know you briefly mentioned it.
Well, it's just tougher on offense when you're going against the wind, just to get the ball up the field. You got to have shorter passes. You got to be good with the ball. You got to dribble a little bit, and you can't just kick it and go because the wind's going to take it. And then when you're shooting on goal, obviously you got to try to keep the ball down, and some of our guys are good at that and some aren't, and so they need to work on that.
Fantastic. Well, Coach, I very much appreciate your time. We'll talk with Coach Boyk post-game. Appreciate you filling in for him, and good luck in this one.
All right, thank you.
And that was the assistant coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jason Tanquist, here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. We very much appreciate his time hopping in. Of course, as mentioned, you've heard a lot of coverage out throughout the month of August. Lon Boyk does a lot of different things for Crookston High School, and sometimes those 5 o'clock soccer starts are a bit better than the 4 o'clock soccer starts when you're in the building until 3. And, of course, he spends some of his time at Highland School as well. And so there's just a lot of administrative things he can do before making it out onto the field. He joined his Coach's Corner on Saturday and just kind of laid out for us just what his schedule looks like on a day-to-day basis, and how once Chris Trostad comes back as the principal of Highland after medical leave, he'll feel a lot better about it. But virtually all of soccer season will be done before we get to that point. And so everything's all bundled into one collective hectic schedule for him. So we appreciate Coach Tanquist taking the time. But you'll hear from Coach Lon Boyk post-game. That we can guarantee at the end of this one to discuss how things go. So we will take another break. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, as well as the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. That will all be coming up right after this, as you are listening to the Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes!
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And welcome back here to the KROX Radio Stadium. Let's take a look now at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. They have what you need, and they'll make sure your battery will start the first time every time. So buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and more. Now let's take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. First for Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, 2-1 on the season. William Selvig is in goal. They'll also be starting Drew Fisher, the senior defender Caleb Holm, sophomore midfielder Charlie Edgeman, senior striker Zane Holmquist. He's the man to watch to score a lot of goals today. Freshman midfielder David Dinnes, and senior midfielder / defender Lincoln Nash. Senior defender Kian Stender. We have junior midfielder Benjamin Hortness. Junior striker Marco Salazar, and junior Gabriel Mazon. Going into the national anthem, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on KROX.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes!
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Crookston Pirate Sports on the KROX TV, brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Northland Community and Technical College, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Andy Omen State Farm, the Crookston School District, the University of Minnesota Crookston in the city of Crookston, all bringing you Crookston Pirate Athletics on KROX TV. From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Keep our events fair, safe, and fun.
And we welcome you back here to the KROX Radio Stadium. Let's finish our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups for the Crookston Pirates, looking for their first win of the year. Senior Reggie Windjam is in goal. Senior midfielders Jay Reese and Gunnar Groven will play up the middle. On defense, we've got all seniors there as well. Carter Fee, Nolan Cassavant, and Riker Arnold. Some more midfielders. Colton Osborne took the starting spot. Last-minute addition to that, Grant Funk joins him as well. On defense, junior, Aaron Gossi. We also have senior Makoti Weber and senior Peter Wiersma. Crookston is in the blue and gold striped jerseys on the right side of your screen with the gold numbers and gold Crookston across the front. Hillcrest is in the white jerseys with the red shorts, red numbers on the jerseys with Hillcrest across the front as well, and white numbers on the shorts. Might be getting going here just a couple minutes early, and I don't think anybody will ever say no to that. So we'll take that as the teams rush out onto the field. As we made mention, wind is a factor today. It is pretty much going straight left to right on your screen. So whichever team is moving to the left is going to have the wind at their back, and it's gusting up to 30 miles an hour. As we mentioned, whoever is going right to left has the wind in their face, and that will be Crookston having the wind at their back in the first half. So they'll have the wind in their face on offense in the second half, which sometimes, depending on how you play, this is one of those games where whenever the wind's at your back, you're going to need to capitalize on that, to say the least, because otherwise things might not look too great from an offensive perspective, trying to do something with kicking the ball into the wind. It's not the easiest thing in the world to accomplish. First kick will go to Fergus Falls. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, 2-1 on the year. Zane Holmquist, the senior, waits for the whistle from the officials as they jog their respective divisions in the green and black pinstripes for 2 of them, and then one of them is in bright yellow on the far side. Holding the thumbs up. And here we go, and we are underway as things will get started with the ball to Benjamin Hordness, and Fergus Falls looking to back up, and already the wind kind of pushed the ball a little bit behind. So now they're looking to reset. Pressure here from the Pirates, trying to get it out of there. Looking to make a move around goes Drew Fisher. Sends it downfield, and it's cut off by Nolan Cassavant. Cassavant back into the middle of the field. That's taken away by Fisher, and Fisher sends it, and it's going to be a foot race as it'll be tracked down by Marco Salazar. Weaving beyond the 25-yard line, back to the middle, and Fisher dumps it off to Hordness. Hordness, nice defense over there, played with a very physical start. And back toward the 45-yard line. Hillcrest trying to chip it in. And having a good opportunity here to find Salazar. Tries to cross over, and it gets taken away and along the sidelines, whacked down the field. That was a nice play down there by Peter Wiersma, the senior defender. Now Crookston moving with Gunnar Groven. He's working with Grant Funk, and this one's sent back out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in. First throw of the day will come for Hillcrest, and whipping it down there is Denise. Trying to find Salazar, and that gets cut off by Groven. Here in the opening stages of this contest, Fisher cut off by Carter Fee, and that one's sent all the way downfield, and the wind will just let that ball roll into the hands of William Selvig in the black jersey with the neon green. One black sleeve, one neon green sleeve on that jersey. It's a bit unorthodox. Ball now on the far side, taken by Fisher. That's cut off by Groven, goes right under his foot, though, and here comes Hordness trying to center it up. Wiersma's over there. Groven fighting for it with Fisher. That one goes up near the head, that time of Riker Arnold, and gets taken away and on the move. Go the Pirates again. It's Jay Reese down there, but he ends up going down to the ground. This one sent all the way back and cut off by Cassavant. Just going back and forth. A lot more juice on that one from Crookston. Again, their wins at their back here in the first half. Knocked down Groven. He's got it. Trying to set one up for Reese. Pass just a little too far in front. And sent back away by Charlie Edgeman. Nice move by Salazar. And Salazar able to get around Cassavant. Send one. That's a great pass to Holmquist. But he had to pull back because he would have been offsides. And that sent a Crookston player to the ground. He would have definitely been offsides. So give us a good smart play there by Holmquist to peel back. And a little slow to get up. Now back on his feet. It's Riker Arnold, I believe. Oh, Cody Weber, excuse me. Who is back up and moving. 3 minutes gone by here, first half. That pass knocked away, right back to Groven. Groven waits for it. A little too far in front of Grant Funk with the sweet headband, but he gets it back. Tries to spin around. He has a nice ball. Over to Reese. Reese cuts inside. Reese goes down. And I don't think they blew a whistle for it. He did not. It'll be a goal kick. Quickly sending it down the field is Selvig. Fisher. Moving it up, Hordness. Back to Fisher. Knocked away by Carter Fee. And then sent all the way back up to Groven. Off the back of his head. And Hillcrest will let that roll out of bounds. That's one of their players just arrived. Here's a long throw looking for Salazar. He's got it. Fighting with Cassavant. Groven now here to apply pressure. Back to Hordness. Hordness trying to keep it inbounds. Does barely. Makes a move. That's a beautiful move, but they're going to blow the whistle. Too beautiful to the point that it was illegal. I'll send it back the other way. Cassavant will be the one to throw. We'll get it into Wiersma. Pressure immediately from Salazar gets around him. Wiersma, hesitation, heading back into the middle. Nice pass to Grant Funk. Funk looking for Reese, and that one gets deflected away. That was a nice play over there off the foot of Caleb Holm, the senior defenseman. They throw it in quickly to Reese, sent straight back out of bounds, and that's which side was it on that flag? If it was right near the flag. If it was just inside, it'd be a corner kick. If it was just outside, it'd be a throw from the corner. And we've got a throw that's going to come right, just missed a corner kick. They throw it right into Reese, trying to keep it inbounds, fighting with it along the corner. Funk is there, lets it go, and now throws it back in. Lobbing ahead. Arnold, nice move. Able to dump it back off to Osborne. Funk tries to spin around looking for Osborne again. Gets sent back out to Arnold. He misses it. It finds Salazar. Salazar back out to the 30. Weaves around Cassavant. Cassavant regains himself. And makes another move around him, but Cassavant extends his right arm, keeps him away, and sends it down the sideline again, where Reese comes and slides to cut it off away from home. Fighting his way forward, player down to the ground. They'll blow a whistle for that. Oh, foul there on Jay Reese. Nothing too significant to warrant any significant penalty, but the ball will be a free kick back to the Comets. 34-15 remaining in the first half. That ball sent straight in. It's knocked down by Cody Weber. Weber sends it all the way down the field. There's nobody down there, and it will be played before it goes out of bounds for a goal kick by Selvig. Selvig fires away. Wind is just knocking that ball down, and on the run looking to get it is Osborne, and deflects it. Trying to keep it alive, fighting over there. Down on the far side with Lincoln Nash. And Fisher looked to reset the offense. Looking down the field for Holmquist. That gets cut off by Weber. Weber goes down. No whistle. And Holmquist is on the run. Trying to beat out the speed. He's able to get there. He's got Salazar on his left. Holmquist shot too tall. Ends up going through the football goal post. You won't get any points for that. Shot on goal. Just a little too tall on the attempted shot on goal. And a goal kick on the way for the Pirates. They're first, one on each side. That one sent down to about the 40-yard line over to midfield, kept in the air with the head of Kian Stender. Everybody getting up for it. Carter Fees over there. This one will be sent far side and then back up to the middle of the field and Gunnar Groven. Groven dumps it off. Osborne back to Fee. Pressure from Holmquist. And got that deflected enough to where Hillcrest has an opportunity. Hordness got it tipped by Fee, taken by Groven. And looking to center it back up again. Oh, nice move. And on the run goes Jay Reese. Reese up ahead, looking for Funk. Funk is there, working forward in the corner. And who did that last touch? And they're going to say did not touch a Hillcrest player. And a little handshake between Funk and the defender back there, Lincoln Nash. And it'll be sent the other way by Selvig. 7.5 minutes gone by, no score. Too far in front of Osborne. Reese trying to work around it, gets knocked down. And this one will be a throw-in for Fergus Falls Hillcrest now. As you might remember from last year when this track was first instituted, we have kids that are running around in the back grabbing the ball for these players so their spikes don't go on the track. And you don't want spikes, you don't want any flavored beverages that could stain the track or anything like that, and they like to keep this place in tip-top shape, and why wouldn't you? Ball in the corner. Reese moving ahead, stutter step, tries to fire a shot. That gets deflected, and we'll have our first corner kick of the afternoon. Pirates looking to take advantage and strike first here. Waiting and ready. Funk on the way. Low line drive. Wind curling it. Oh, it just missed. Nobody touched it, and it almost went in on its own accord. In the world of pro soccer, you'd call that an Olympico if the quarter kicker is able to put it in on his own. And if you're able to kick from that far side, especially for Crookston in the first half, the opportunity's there with the wind blowing the ball out the way it is. Sending it back down the field are the Comets, cut off by Cassavant. Up into the middle, pops off the foot of Hordness. Back into the middle where Holmquist lies. Up ahead, Fisher does a spin move right into a waiting defender, and that gets knocked away by Gossi. Fisher back to Holmquist. Up ahead, too far. Gossi clears that one away. Right back to Holmquist. We're just going back and forth between the 40s here. A little spin move by McCody Weber, looking to advance the ball a little bit. That one gets knocked away by Fisher. Backspin waiting for it. Holmquist just missed the ball. Back to Gossi. Gossi to Fee. Had it knocked down. Back deflected, finding Reese. Reese has got it. Reese stutter step and goes down to the ground. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Comets. So it'll be a throw in for Reese. Throws it in quickly. Up ahead, gets the ball knocked down, looking for Groven. Fight for with Osborne. Groven's got it and then had it cleared away at the last second with a nice left foot. Played over there by Stender. Up ahead, Holmquist knocked it down, looking for Salazar. That ball checked up. Will it stay in bounds? Just barely. Salazar's got it, defended by Casavan. Up in the middle. Hordness can't get there before Wiersma. And then back up to the middle of the field and Fisher. Fisher cut off by Jay Reese, who has a lot of speed. He'll turn up and move it upfield. Had it knocked down, though, by Fisher. Good pressure that time. Hageman will move it up ahead, and here comes Holmquist, guarded by McCody Weber. Hesitation, Holmquist into the blue turf. McCody Weber falls to the ground. Centering pass, a little too far for Salazar. And the first one down there to clear it away is Riker Arnold. Back to the middle of the field, up through the middle, and Wiersma tried to put some on it. It has a lot of backspin. Checks up, Funk can't find it. And now fighting over there with Stender. Coming in to help is Gunnar Groven. Look out from behind, though. Didn't know that Stender was following him, and Stender will just clear that one out of bounds. Throw in for the Pirates. 29 minutes remaining here in the first half as more fans are making their way here to KROX Radio Stadium. Thankful it's not too cold, 70 degrees right now. There's a little bit of smoke blowing in for the next couple of hours. You can smell it out there, but it's not hindering in terms of visibility at the current moment. I thought we were done with the smoke. There was too much of that throughout the summer, but it's not expected to last us too long here. Throw in on the way. Played by Funk back to Weber. Funk's got it again. Looking for Reese, spins around, he's got it. Moves it up, Groven couldn't keep it on his foot, and that's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Another one for Selvig, he's got 4 of them. Either goalie with the save to this point. On the move was Holm. And some confusion right along the sideline. That did not work well for Hillcrest. Trying to work there with Levi DeYoung. The freshman midfielder a little too close to the sideline. Fisher stumbles. Got taken away initially. On the move there by Aiden DeLage, but couldn't keep it on his foot. On the run now is Gossi. A lot of room in front of him, but he can't keep it in bounds. This trickles on the out-of-bounds line. And a whistle blown by the official in the direction of DeLage, and whatever it is, he's now walking back to the Crookston sideline, and a man will come in his stead. And yep, DeLage is going to come out. Colton Osborne's going to come back in. And Coach Boyk is frustrated about something that the official caught. Not sure what it was. Hillcrest will throw it. Clock back and running again. Now sending it all the way downfield. Holmquist turning on the afterburners, but had to wait because he would have been offsides. Now Casavan in a race with Salazar. It's out of bounds. And the throw will go the way of Hillcrest. So they're in a prime position here looking to strike first. They get it in. Holmquist spins around. Nice move. Holmquist has a lane. Checks it over. Wide open is Fisher. Fisher shot too tall. And it hits off of the goalpost uprights. Wide open lane. Fisher cleared the space. Just got under it a little too much. And Crookston catches a bit of a break. Cody Weber will be the one to send it downfield. Windjam standing behind him. Low line drive. Goes all the way beyond midfield. It checks up over to Mason Lassard. Fighting for it. Trying to get it back is Alex Zammert. Zammert sent all the way downfield, and Windjam will wait and catch it on 2 hops. Windjam, the senior, also a terrific basketball player. Come out for tennis as well. Sends it way down the field. That went 60 yards in the air. And the wind is causing Hillcrest to struggle with it. Selvig came way out of the net. He's got to get back. And that was good effort that time by Denise to stop that ball from finding a Crookston hand while Selvig was way out of the net. Trying to clear it away, finds Fisher. Fisher down the field. Holmquist looking to take off and run. Gets cut off, though, by Gossi. That's good defense. And both players fall to the ground here. And Holmquist and Weber sharing some words and then a little high five at the end of that. Seen a couple showcases of good sportsmanship to this point. And they'll roll it back for a free kick for the Pirates. Coming up on 25 minutes to go here in this first half. Couple of really good opportunities for Hillcrest that they've hit the football upright, so they've missed a little high on both of their attempts. Crookston had an opportunity after a corner kick that went wide right. This one sent way down the field and over to Lassard. Trying to find Reese, now playing on the near side. Jay Reese waiting. Gets around one. Reese in the blue turf. Reese tries to center it. Gets chipped back away. Lassard back over to Osborne. Couldn't get a shot off, though. And it gets cleared away by the Comets. A little bit of no man's land right around the 18. Out comes Holmquist. Hesitation move and gets by Gossi. Tries to center it. It weaves all the way behind, and now it ends up finding the foot of DeYoung. DeYoung one-on-one, trying to get around. Back to the corner. Who touched that last? Yeah, that was close, but they're going to say goal kick. As now checking into the game for Crookston, Tony Elbinger, the senior, will rush onto the field. And Carter Fee will be the one to exit. Grant Funk is also looking to re-enter this game. So we inch ever closer to the halfway point. Goal kick on the way, clears midfield, gets under Hillcrest, but it ends up finding the foot of Hordness, who sends it way off to the bench. Nicholas Olsen, the reserve down there to grab that. A couple more substitutions, Funk and Groven in, and they'll take out Reese and Jace Bruggeman. Crookston making a lot of substitutions, rotating players in and out. Cade Wisk is waiting to get in as well. Funk fighting over there with Fisher to knock down a Hordness. Hordness will send it back across to Stender. Looking up ahead for Holmquist. Goes too far, though, taken by McCody Weber. Weber kind of lost his footing, and Holmquist has got it over in the far corner. Holmquist had it deflected out of bounds, and that will be the first corner kick of the afternoon for the Comets. It's now 23 minutes remaining here in half number one. On this brisk Tuesday afternoon, we will have Crookston Pirate volleyball against Red Lake Falls a little bit later on here. That will be on both KROX Radio and KROX TV. Roughly 6:45 or so will be the pregame show for that. Holmquist, corner kick, up, knocked away at the last moment. Way up and getting that one with his head was Cassavant. Pardon me, that was Ethan Lancott who knocked that one away. Hordness will reset, send it back to the defense. Egeman, right around the 40-yard line. Chips it in. Fisher. Backpedaling Hordness. Hordness sends it over to Salazar. Salazar getting cut off by Wordsma. Able to knock it back. Back to Salazar in the corner. Lancott on him. Works around him. Salazar centering ball. Windjam out. Can't get it. It's headed back behind him and out of bounds. Wide to the right. The wind almost kept that on the out of bounds line. And 4 players for the Pirates are checking in. Cassavant's back. You've got Cade Wisk back. Jay Reese is back. And Aiden DeLage is back into the game. Lassard out. Zammert out. Osborne out. Gossi out. All sorts of different rotations for the Pirates early. McCody Weber will just chip this ball out. Out to the far side. In the middle is looking for an open man, and this one be fought for by Jay Reese. Reese looking for delays, trying to work his way around. Nice slide tackle, able to take it and move back the other way. Cross midfield, pressure from behind, still fighting, moves it up ahead, and that one's sent directly out of bounds there by Stender. Nice pressure by Jay Reese. Great ball movement. Able to move that exactly the way he wanted to. Sent out of bounds immediately after that. And it'll be a throw for the Comets. Up ahead, Holmquist, he misses the ball. Tracking it down is McCody Weber. Weber can't keep it inbounds himself. Throw in will be just in front of the midfield line. This field will host a football game for the first time this year on Friday, as Crookston will take on Monoman Waubun. They're practicing just to the left of us. Down on the field that soccer will sometimes use. It's oftentimes used as a football practice field. Reese goes down. No whistle. Ordness trying to center up for Holmquist. Holmquist wanting Salazar. Knocked down immediately by McCody Weber. Good box out by Grovin. Track down on the move. Here comes Hordness. Weaving around Lancott. Gets by him. Hordness to the 10. Hordness chips it over. Salazar can't get a shot off as Jay Reese comes out of nowhere. A couple Crookston players go down, and now Hordness has got it. And he'll reel it back out beyond the 30-yard line. Sent back in by Holm, but not very well, and Grovin touches it initially. Jay Reese, a lot of hand fighting there, and that's a hold and a pretty clear one. Halfway through this first half. Free kick from the 40-yard line for Stender. With the wind in his face. Lets it go. Good low-line drive. Wiersma pops this way up into the air. Hornquist waits for it to check up. Delage hits it right into the head of his teammate Ellinger. Now in the corner. Making his way around one. Away around two. McCody Weber tries to slide. It gets knocked out of bounds lastly there by the Comets. Carter Fee and Aaron Gossi will check back in. For the Pirates coming out, Slancott and Elbinger, I believe. Yes. Continuing the trend of just rotating a lot of players in and out. That free kick gets out of bounds. It'll be a quick throw in. Throwing it in fast is Whisk. Tried to find Grovin. Gets right back to Whisk. Fighting with Holm. Holm wins that. Hordness gets swarmed by Pirates inside midfield. Chip it ahead. Funk too far. Over to Fisher. Fisher on the run now for the Comets. Fisher to the 25. Goes down. That's clean. Very well played there by Wordsma. Sends it up ahead and right back to him. Chips it up looking for Reese. Trying to take off and run. Working down there with Gabriel Mazon, and it's taken by Selvig. For no biased reason at all, Gabriel Mazon is the best name on the team. Down to the 35-yard line. They'll bring it back. On the way, sent way down the field where nobody is. Checks up to Gossi. Clears out of bounds. The flag in the far left corner has fallen down. And they'll get a different ball here, and now they've got two balls on the field to play. You only need one. Two is just too much. Ready to throw this one in is Pedro Hilton dos Santos Pereira. Fakes his first throw, lets it go into Holmquist. Holmquist tries to center one for Fisher. Makes a move around Carter Fee. Got it inside the 25. Chips it up, knocked down. Fisher gets it right back. Headed over to the far side. Back to Fisher. Good pressure by the Pirates, not letting them get in any more forward. 16.5 minutes to go. Back down. Hesitation move by Dos Santos Pereira, but couldn't keep a foot on it. Sent right back. He's got it back again. Groven, nice hesitation move to get the ball back in the possession of the Pirates. Here comes Jay Reese flying down the field 1-on-4. Player goes down to the ground. Not going to blow a whistle for it. Jay Reese still moving, and he takes a big hit and goes down, and it's going to corner kick anyway. It'll be the second corner kick of the day for the Pirates. Everybody lines up, gets into position here. Do they try and send it in, or Gossi is just waiting and might be chipped back to him? It's Reese. Lets it go. A lot of curve on it and just sent straight back out of bounds. So take 2 on that, and we'll go and track that ball down as it gets into the fencing area there. Coming up on 15 minutes to go. Wiersma's back in, as well as Osborne. Couple taller bodies that they've put in this game to try and play this corner kick. Third one for the Pirates. Looking to score first here in this first half. Reese on the way. This has a lot more height on it to the back. Header, and it was illegal anyways. There was a whistle blown, and Selvig will send it all the way down to Holmquist. Looking ahead, it's going to go one-on-one here. And Dos Matos Pereira wasn't going to win that race. We throw in for Hillcrest. They'll make a couple substitutions. They haven't done a lot of it. As Denise will check back in, as well as Miles Selvig comes in for the first time today. Throw in for the Comets. 14.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Neither goalie has a save so far. This game has really been played in between the boxes. Fisher trying to send that one outside. Egeman all the way back down. Miles Selvig fighting there in the corner. Turns back around. Pardon me, that was Denise, not Egeman earlier. My mistake there. Fisher. Hornez lets it go back. Get it back to him. Little touch and go up ahead to Hornez. Too far, and Funk's got it. At least initially, it'll be sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Comets. Threw it in off the rib cage there of Levi DeYoung. So throwing for the Pirates goes too far for Reese, but that kick just went backwards on that attempt by Kean Stender. Good thing Egeman is there to help back him up. Chipped back up into the middle. Played well by the Pirates up ahead looking for Funk. He's got it. Funk for Reese, too far. Cut off. Reese overruns the ball because it was stopped dead. That kick gets knocked down. Played by the Comets. Sending it down into the middle. Dos Matos Pereira. Looking for him again. Instead, Miles Selvig is over there. Holmquist is out for the first time in this game with those substitutions. And that'll be a foul on the Comets. Egeman a little too handsy that time around. Free kick from 29-yard line for the Pirates. 12.5 minutes to go here in this first half. This one sent all the way down by Selvig. Off the head of Reese. Trying to track it down to Knees. Can't keep it inbounds. And a quick shoot fix there, and they'll have our throw in for the Pirates. On the way over the head of everybody that was there in the vicinity. Played by Stender. Knocks down, takes a spin. Gossi will wait for it to come to him. Backpedaling, makes Dos Santos Pereira chase after him. Back to Funk. Funk surrounded by Comets. Gets it out along the sideline, nobody down there, and that will stay to the left of the flag, so that'll be a goal kick. Another substitution is back in, comes Gunnar Groven. Osborne will go to the bench. Selvig lets it go, a low line drive. Reese. Chipped away, and another whistle here. That's going to go on Fergus Falls. Pardon me, on Hillcrest. Free kick from the 33-yard line for Jay Reese. Reese on the way, just lets it fly way left and way out of bounds. Bit of a no contest free kick. Now we'll line up to go the other way. Free kick from Selvig. Will trickle back to Hordness. Stop and go. Hordness splits the gap, trying at least to find Young. And that gets sent all the way back down the field, and it rolls back to Selvig. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. No score. Dos Santos Pereira. Good fight over there by Cade Whisk. It'll trickle back to the Hillcrest defense. Holm had it knocked back towards him again as Zammert sent it out of bounds. Holm will track it down. Floats it near side. Will that stay inbounds? No. Right to Coach Jensen. Throw in for the Pirates. Wiersma sends it all the way down looking for Funk. Goes over his head. Rolls back to Stender. Sends it out of bounds again. Many a throw in here. This is a low throw. Gets it to Funk. Trying to check it over to Zammert. But sent back out to Lon Boyk. Funk gets it back in, and flag risen in the air by the near side official. Be a free kick for Hillcrest. On the way, free kick with a lot of steam on it. Knocked down by DeYoung. Cut off over there by Whisk. Back to Fisher. Fisher through the legs of the umpire. That was a nice move there. They have athleticism too. And Wiersma will send it back the other way. Looking for Miles Servig. He can't hold on to that. Back into the corner. Selvig can't track it down. Cassavant. And that was knocked out of bounds by Cassavant with his left foot. And 4 substitutions for the Comets as Holmquist, Silas Hogsfett in for the first time today. Hogsfett, no, it is not spelled how it is pronounced. Lincoln Nash is back in, as well as Marco Salazar. Seven and a half minutes to go. Throw in over the head of Holmquist, trying to find Salazar, going up and getting head on that one's McCody Weber. Taken by Groven, too far for Reese. Tracked down and sent way out of bounds, right to the hands of a kid, and he couldn't catch it. Oh, man, that was right to you, my man. And you can blame the spin on it. That throw in gets sent back out of bounds right into another kid. Had to protect himself there. These kids do wonders being the ball boys on the far side. Kept inbounds by Hillcrest, and a whistle blows. It'll be a throw-in. But it goes too far and will be out of bounds for a goal kick for the Comets. Selvig likes to move really quickly. Does so again. It's cut off by DeLage. They'll send it back toward the middle. Played well, knocked down by the Pirates. Artefi over there misses the slide. And now they're sending it down the field. Holmquist in a foot race with 2 Pirates. Tries to split the gap. Stays on his feet, but is taken away by Cassavan. Cassavan, pressure from Fisher. He knocks it down. Here comes Weber trying to slide and got enough of it to fight there with Fisher in the corner. And who's that out of bounds on? That's off of Fergus Falls Hillcrest. So that will be with 6 minutes left. A goal kick for the Pirates. Just 1 save in this game. Weber. Cut off by Hordness. Hordness, oh, nice move. Spins back around, fighting with Wiersma. Gets around him, tries to fire one. That goes way wide to the right. Took an aggressive approach, but it'll be another goal kick. Looking to hold this game at scoreless or take a 1-0 lead are the Pirates with 5.5 to go. Sending it down the sideline. Will it stay in? Good pressure. Oh, just barely goes out of bounds before Grant Funk can get there. Miles Selvig will check back in for the Comets. Five minutes to go. Throw in. Missed the cutoff by Reese DeLage, though. Gets it back looking for Groven just a little too far. Fisher's got it. Rolls it over where Denise is. Trying to keep this one in bounds, fighting along the far side. He does so. Cross midfield. Dumped off to Fisher. Some numbers on the near side. It was seen well. Here's Denise. The bright green shoes makes a move. Salazar's got it. Back to Denise. Turns around. Salazar's there again. Gets cut off. Denise is also over there. Wiersma goes down to the ground. No whistle. Tries to split the gap. That was a great ball to find Salazar. Salazar looking. Centering ball. That gets cut off. The last minute by McCody Weber. But it's kept in the zone. Denise. Chip shot. And a save by Reggie Windjam. You go there and make the grab. And telling everybody just get all the way down. Launch down the field, trying to find Jay Reese, a little too far ahead of him. Played over here by Reese. Reese up ahead, nice ball, but couldn't keep it on his foot initially. Cross field pass to Lage, and it just trickles in front to Selvig. Out of the field and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Fergus Falls. Hillcrest with 3:30 to go in this first half. High forward player to the ground. Now Salazar's a wide open lane. Moving in. Shot save made by Windjam. And he's able to bounce back up and get it. Slight collapse on the defensive side. It doesn't matter. Nice job by Reggie Windjam. Getting down to make that save. And the great save emblem comes on the scoreboard. That deserved it. That was a great job by Windjam. 3 minutes to go. Another throw in here for Hillcrest. Maybe hoping for another opportunity. And that'll be a push there on Reese. So it'll be a free kick from around the 45-yard line for the Comets. That is a tough ball to save. Sent on the way looking for Holmquist, cut off by Wiersma. Rolls right back to Reese. Pirates got some numbers coming the other way. Reese up ahead looking for Funk too far. Sent back to the middle of the field. Miles Silva up ahead for Salazar. Checks up for DeLage to send back to Fisher. Fisher way in the air. Not sure if he meant to do that. Backing up and a good vertical over there by Lincoln Nash to try and get a foot on it. Cut off by the Comets with 2:05 to go. Moving it ahead and sent all the way down the field by DeLage. Selvig will wait on 2 hops and make the grab. 1:55 remaining here. That one out of bounds by Hillcrest. There'll be a throw in for the Pirates. On the way, high arcing throw looking for Reese, a little too tall. And a whistle blows, that'll be on Hillcrest. So free kick from the 20-yard line now for Funk and the Pirates. Coming up on a minute 25 to go. 5-2 in shots in favor of the Comets. Waiting for the whistle. Funk chips it ahead. Looking for Groven. Header right into the hands of Selvig. That was exactly what they were trying to do, but Selvig was in the right place at the right time, and Salazar now moving up ahead to Silva with under a minute to go now. Back to Fisher. Holmquist taking off, turning on the speed. Holmquist up ahead. Windjam able to get a hand on it. A couple of Crookston players flip over themselves, and it's a wide open net. And scoring with 47 seconds left was Holmquist. A last-minute strike there, and now a misplay by Jay Reese on that kick, so it'll go the other way, and Holmquist will just send it back to the defensive side. Try to work its way away from the sideline, sent back out of bounds. Under 30 seconds to go here. And Hillcrest is taking their time. There's not a real sense of urgency here. Up 1-0 on the Pirates. Fisher, and sent way back up in the air. Cody Weber knocks it down. More pressure from Fisher. Chipping it up, Holmquist, the goal scorer, makes a nice touch. Chips it back up ahead towards Cassavant, and that's where the first half will come to an end. It was really even for the majority of this contest up until the final minute, where Windjam came out to try and play the ball before Holmquist got there, got burned for it, and scoring on an empty net makes it 1-0 in favor of Fergus Falls Hillcrest as the teams make their way back to the sidelines. Man, that was a tough one there for the Pirates to allow, as they'll head back to the bench with a bit of a sour taste in their mouths. They're looking to try and make this back up. We will take a break, and we'll be back with our halftime stats. That'll be coming up right after this. 1-0, Pirates trail at the half.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
We are back here at KROX Radio Stadium. 1-0 the score between Hillcrest Lutheran and Crookston, as that goal was scored in the final minute of the first half at 39-13. Zane Holmquist scored that.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits. on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictincrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview